What's up, you guys? Namicon here, bringing you my perspective as to what entertainment is bringing us. And today we'll be talking about Chuck, the third studio album by Sum 41, or fourth if you consider Half Hour Power their debut album, which I don't. Released worldwide on October 12th, 2004. The album was a critical and commercial success, with critics saying that Chuck is a concise album that clocks in over just half an hour, with a basic understanding that fast and loud is what the band does best. The album reached number 10 on the American Billboard charts and has been certified gold here as well, meaning it has sold over 500,000 copies. In Canada, their home country, Chuck was Sum 41's highest charting album in the Canadian albums charts up until Underclass Hero, their next album. And it is certified 2 times platinum over there. It is their second best selling album over there, behind All Killer No Filler. Sum 41 is one of my all time favorite pop punk bands. I discovered them in various media like movies, video games, and sometimes I just check them out based on recommendations on YouTube. They have instantly became a favorite of mine during my high school days. I blasted All Killer No Filler during my teenage years. I still look back at that album fondly. But I'm not here to talk about their debut album. I'm here to talk about Chuck. Let's go track by track on it. We start off with a 40-second intro. It sounds somber, depressing. It sets the tone that Chuck is going to be a completely different album from Sum 41 compared to their 2 or 3 previous works, and we got a taste of that direction with no reason, setting the tone that this album is going to be a hardcore punk slash metal album instead of a pop punk record like people expected it to be. This is a fantastic song to start off the album, and it was released as the last single for the album. It was released solely for the US and Europe, and it got no fanfare, but the song was played in a movie called Dirty Love, where Derek Whibley, the main singer of the band, was casted in the movie. The next song is We're All to Blame. This is the first song I've heard from Sum 41, and that is thanks to Godzilla Final Wars. Love that movie, by the way. It was released as the lead single for Chuck, showing to the public that they are going on a different direction musically and lyrically. Musically, it is a heavy metal song. Lyrically, it is about corporate greed and how horrible its consequences could be worldwide if we don't stop it. Amazing song. Even one of the best songs Sum 41 has ever made. And the fact that this is the first one I've heard from him, wow, if that isn't a first strong impression from then I don't know what is. A top 3 song from Chuck for me. Maybe my favorite song of the album. This album is stacked. The next song is called Angels with Dirty Faces. So the whole entire development of Chuck came about when the band decided to go to Congo for a documentary with a non-profit organization called War Child Canada. The things went smoothly until a fight broke out near the hotel. They heard guns everywhere. There was a war going on, and at that point, the band thought they were going to die. That was until a member of the organization, Charles Petillier, called for backup to help the band and everyone else to get out of the hotel. And the war was as much and to get out of the hotel and the war as much as possible. And because of him, he was awarded the Medal of Bravery by the General Governor of Canada. And because of that, he saved Sum 41. He got honored by naming their third album after him, which is Chuck, his nickname. We then go on to Some Say, which was released as the third single for the album. This song is incredible. It is honestly my third or maybe third or fifth favorite song in the album. It's honestly incredible. It's probably my favorite song of the album. It's probably tied with We're All to Blame. It sounds so depressing yet so beautiful. This track specifically references Derek's parents, who are content with their lack of understanding and wider knowledge beyond their own views, or lives. The narrator can't find much meaning in life or whether it's worth living on your own. So for context, uh, Derek doesn't even know what his dad looks like. It's because his parents got divorced very early in his life. So he was pretty much a baby when their parents have divorced. It's very depressing, but honestly, it sounds amazing in my honest opinion. But yeah, some say incredible song, amazing song. Tied as my favorite song in the album. Yeah, this album is stacked. We then go on to The Bitter End. It is a thrash metal song. Holy shit, dude. This song is awesome. It is a thrash metal song that is heavily inspired by Metallica. Yeah. Sum 41 is awesome. We all know Metallica is awesome. You combine the two and you've got a great song. Yeah. And then you then go on to Open Your Eyes. It is a also another metal song, and this song lyrically is about a narrator in a relationship that's collapsing pretty quickly and realizes now that they've been delusional about what's been going on the whole entire time. He tells his partner that it's not working, and they're not themselves from when it started. This is a top three song for me. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing performance by Derek Whibley. Amazing guitar solo by Dave Brown sound, and the chorus is so fucking good. One of my favorite choruses in the album. And we go to the next song, Slipping Away. It is a light acoustic ballad about depression. It's the shortest song in the album, and oh my god, this song is so depressing. Holy shit. No, yeah, it is one of the shortest songs of the album, and there's no choruses. It just goes one way. It sees the narrator in a dark place and having trouble gripping onto reality. Yeah, he realizes that he is slipping away, but he doesn't know how he got there or how he's gonna get out. I think this song implies it's about suicide. Yeah, this song is very, very dark, to put it simply. It is so depressing. The next song is called I'm Not the One. So this song talks about the band's experience in the Congo, in which a civil war was taking in which, like I said, a civil war was taking place. This song's theme deals with the anarchy in the world and how it's every man for themselves, and how we had this coming to us. So this album was produced by Greg Niori, who previously produced some 41's previous albums such as Cafe Power, All Killer No Filler, and Does This Look Infected. So yeah, he's been with the band since day one. And man, oh man, dude, he is such a fantastic producer. I really, I really wish he still works with the music industry, because the last time he has worked on the industry was over a decade ago. It is a shame because his production style is excellent. One of my favorite producers for punk rock. And the next song is called Welcome to Hell. This is a hard this is a punk rock song. This is the shortest song of the album. It literally goes less than 2 minutes. This song is about the main protagonist who is angry and fed up at someone who's pulling him down with their problems. He gives up on this person and tells them to fuck off. He wants nothing to do to them. They better get their shit together before they die. Love this song. Absolutely great song. The next song is called Pieces. By far the most popular song on the album. This song, while it didn't touch the Billboard Hot 100 in the US or in Canada. Oh my god, this song was huge. Absolutely huge. over there. So yeah, this song was huge, a big deal for the band. So this song deals with either love or and the breakdown of the relationship, the issues of not being able to fit in, or the issues of not being able to fit in, or depression. So yeah, this song can mean anything, but the this song has a somber tone to it. It is the softest song in the album, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful, and yeah, the way Derek sings is very, very depressing. It's just like he's just not happy. He's literally not happy. But yeah, absolutely love this song. It's one of my favorites from the band. The next two songs are "There's No Solution" and "88." "There's No Solution" is a great song, and "88" it's another great song. The way it ends is oh my god. Good guitar, fantastic good. While fantastic guitar solo done by Brown Sound, the way it ends is oh my god, it is dark, depressing. It's it just feels like they are losing control. They're losing their sense of reality, which they are literally saying in the end, in when the song comes to an end. The main protagonist is just losing control. He feels like a prisoner trapped inside a broken world. And yeah, that about sums up Chuck by Sum 41. It's a really, really dark, a somber album. It is a really heavy song as well. It which they yeah, considering that they almost died at Congo, because there was a war going on. You can kind of understand that they just you can kind of understand why they went on a different direction. Because and This album still holds up. This album is fantastic through and through. This is a top three Sum 41 album for me. This is a fantastic album for me. This album does not. There's no misses on this song. There's no song that I would consider mediocre. Like every single song in this album has its place for a reason. I also want to talk about one of the bonus tracks, Newts. It's probably one of the most popular bonus tracks I've ever seen of all time, probably, because the reason why I say that was because it was probably more notable because it was put in the first Fantastic Four movie for some reason. It was probably put in other sorts of media, but I don't know. But it was more notable in the Fantastic Four movie. But yeah, a fantastic song also. But yeah, it the Chuck by Sum 41 is fantastic. I love this album. It is one of the best albums Sum 41 has made. It is my second favorite album from them. It is a absolute masterclass, and it does set the tone for what's to come in for the band moving forward, because we do get a similar sound in like the 2010s era with Screaming Bloody Murder, Order and Decline, 13 Voices, and according to what Derek Whibley said, we're gonna get a similar sound from that in Heaven and Hell. So Heaven and Hell is gonna be a double album from them. It's gonna half of the album is gonna be a metal record, while the other album is gonna be a pop punk record. So yeah, so it does live up to the title, Heaven, which is pop punk, Hell, which is going to be a metal record. I can't wait. I can't wait for the album, because because almost everything, 95% of the stuff they have made is pure excellence. But anyways, the if for the for and for those of you that have listened to Chuck by Sum 41, do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and make sure you follow my Instagram, backlog, and letterbox down in the description down below. you can also join my Discord server if you want to. And if you are interested in listening to Chuck by Sum 41, I'll link the album down in the description down below as well. But anyways, this is Namicon, and I'll see you next time.